She's back! What is up, everybody? Long time no see on YouTube. I'm Alex, if you forgot about me already. First things first, I'm trying to film all these videos in one shot, one take. So bear with me, I'm working on my presentation skills. So I'm trying to eliminate filler words and just give a nice clean presentation. But on the flip side of that, I'm working on my filming rig. So the phone might fall, there might be chaos. So if that happens, I'm gonna have to reset. It's pretty funny how I have it set up right now. I've just got like double-sided tape and my phone is like attached to my television. So we'll see how long this setup lasts. But anyway, I'm so excited to be back with the Mamba Year. So just for a little bit of background, in 2020, I was going to be, in the year 2020, I turned 24 years old. And 2020 was also the year that Kobe Bryant unfortunately passed away in the helicopter accident. And I just have this connection through basketball, and he was always a big inspiration growing up, a big source of motivation, just his kind of mentality, the Mamba mentality, and his obsession with greatness is something that I was just always really inspired by and something that I always just took a lot from. So I decided to embark on a year-long project, which I called my Mamba Year, which was my entire year of being 24 years old. So between my 24th and 25th birthday, I just kind of like set out on this project to just kind of see what would happen, see what I could accomplish, try to accomplish something great. I didn't have necessarily an end goal in place, and that's kind of the point, is to basically to kind of just fall in love with the process and just falling in love with who you become, you know, on the way to wherever you get. So with that being said, the year is now 2024, and it just kind of occurred to me. I was like trying to, you know, I was working through like New Year's stuff, and I was like, 2024, you know, what's going on? What am I doing? And something, it just hit me. It was like 24. And I was like, man, like I was watching some motivational not motivational videos, like mashup clips of like Kobe Bryant again. And I was like, man, like that Mamba Year that I did was so great. I really enjoyed what it did for me, and just kind of things that I learned about myself and just the person that I was when I was doing this project. So I was like, wow, hang on, I could totally revamp this project and do another Mamba Year. And it was perfect because the year's 2024. So I decided to just go for it and just call it the Mamba Year 2.0. So that's kind of where it comes from with the 2.0 and then the whole 2024, because the project is for the course of the year 2024. So it all worked out so nicely, and I'm so excited about it. Ooh, I think I'm falling here. I'm gonna figure out my filming situation, but one of my big objectives kind of that I've been working on just in general across the board is action. Working on action. I think I get stuck a lot in the realm of planning and thinking and absorbing and learning and getting that satisfaction of like thinking that you're actually doing something, getting something accomplished just by planning and reading and learning and all that. So I'm like, no, okay, we need to get back to taking action. That was a big thing that I was working on when I did my first Mamba Year. So I'm like, you know what? We need to just stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. Conditions will never be perfect. You'll never have everything set up correctly. You're never gonna, you know, if you wait until you buy the tripod or whatever the case may be, then you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be waiting for forever for things to kind of materialize and be the exact way that it needs to be. And then when the conditions are gonna be perfect, you're not gonna be ready, you're gonna feel sick that day or whatever. So I was like, okay, it's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So we're just doing it, we're just starting, and we're just going. And that is where all the power is going to come in. So what is the Mamba Year, you may ask? What does that entail? So I mentioned that there isn't a specific goal. There's a lot of things that I'm still just trying to work on, but I just put it out there that I'm doing this, and I'm gonna let everything kind of fall itself into place. Again, I was not waiting to perfectly plan out everything and to perfectly make sure that I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I said, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna just start, and then we're just gonna kind of have some loose guidelines, and then we're just gonna see where it takes us. And And that leaves really good, it leaves a lot of room for things, unexpected things to kind of happen for you. And I think that's really important. So really the only rules that I have in place for this is that I pulled, when I did this the first time, 52 different quotes from Kobe Bryant. So every single week there's a quote of the week, and that is a quote that I pull inspiration from. And I just kind of use it throughout my week. I set it as my my phone background. I post it on Instagram, and I just kind of use it throughout the week to just kind of like think about and just kind of relate things that are happening in life at that moment. So I'm gonna take that quote of the week, and the only other thing is that I just have to do a video, post it on YouTube to our wonderful, lovely subscribers, and I love you all very much. If you're watching to this point, give me a thumbs up. Is that how YouTube still works? I have no idea. I haven't been on YouTube in a very long time, but it's a good format for a longer form video. My objective is to keep the videos a little bit shorter of a format. Obviously this is an introduction video, so I'm trying to keep them between maybe 2 to 4 minutes, 5 minutes if I have something really profound to say. My sister Rihanna, the other half of Get Real, she always gets on me for being long-winded, but I'm working on that. I'm working on my articulation and presentation skills. And I actually think I'm doing a very good job just in this video alone. I used to be a very big culprit of saying like, watch any of our old videos and you will be haunted by the number of times I said like. But that's okay, because I've learned and I've grown, and I'm so excited to embark on this next year and see where it takes me and what it brings. The year already has been off to an insanely crazy start, which is a good thing. Lots of good things happening, and I'm sure I'll share those at some point. I'm just not quite ready for that yet. So I'll keep it brief with the quote of the week, because it kind of just is encompassing like starting a new journey and all those things. And again, I'm sorry for this situation. I also don't have a whole lot of like natural light in my house, so I'm trying to figure out like what's a good, but I have this cool background, so I'm like, how do we incorporate this? So anyway, the quote of the week is, gosh, I think I forgot it already. But it's, if you're afraid to fail, then you're probably going to fail. And that is just such a good quote to really start off the project with, because if you're afraid of failing, you don't put yourself in any kind of position to succeed. So I think I'm just gonna maybe hold this up. My Scotch tape is kind of failing me at this moment. So I'll try to wrap it up here in just a minute, but you kind of just have to be courageous and go out on a limb and not view failure as a bad thing. You just have to view failure as just a thing. It's just a thing. It's not a negative association. It doesn't mean that you're bad or that you're not skilled or that you can't do something. It really is just like, sometimes things just don't work out, and that's completely normal, and that's completely part of life. So if you can just accept that there's going to be failures along the way, then you're just setting yourself up for a lot more success with whatever happens. So I hope you can take a little bit of that with you into your week, whatever that may entail for you, whatever realm you feel that that's relevant for you in, whether that's work, whether that's personal, whether it's family, moving, starting a new journey, trying to do something new that's outside of the box, that's creative. I think that really, don't hold yourself back. Just go for it. I'm just going for this. And we're just gonna see what happens. And it's gonna be an awesome journey. And I'm so thankful for the entire world, I guess. I don't know. I just feel so supported lately, and I feel like I have such a good group of people in my corner and in my sphere. And it's a really, really, really good feeling when you're just surrounded by so many like-minded individuals who are kind of on that same trajectory as you. So I will catch you guys next week for week 2 of the Mamba Year, maybe with a little more about kind of like what I'm kind of incorporating into my daily life with the Mamba Year so far to this point. So yeah, can't wait for that. Stay tuned for more. See you next time.